My name is Anne Kamau from AB Consultants, soon rebranding to AB Entheos. Please be on the lookout for it. At AB Entheos, we have a mission to make inclusive insurance and inclusive financial services accessible to those who need it most. By those who need it most, we mean all the excluded across the different income earning brackets. There are those who are excluded because they are poor. There are those who are excluded because they work in the formal sector, but they don't have relevant solutions for them. Or those who are excluded because they work in the MSME sector. And for a long time, the MSME sector has not been a focus of financial solution providers. At AB Consultants, we dream of Africa where people are resilient against risks, they have access to financial services and are thriving. Now, to do this, we design end-to-end inclusive insurance solutions, heavily biased, in the middle of all the financial services solutions we provide, we are heavily biased towards inclusive insurance. Reason being, of all the financial services accessible and available, people do not have formal risk mitigation mechanisms. So what we do is that we interact with the end user through the demand side studies and demand side interactions to understand the needs, to quantify the risks to the best extent possible, to also understand the ecosystem of the user that we are talking to so that we can place the products where they are without necessarily getting them off their comfort zones. And when we do this, then we co-create the solutions together with them through human-centered design methodologies. The Microinsurance Network, being a thought leader in the area of inclusive insurance, has been a great resource for us. Reason being that with all the new the information that it always collects and shares with the members through many reports, shares through like the landscape reports, shares through the newsletters, the occasional newsletters that are churned out, then we have information that can inform us in our work from day to day. On the different topics. It is also an ecosystem coordinator and catalyst in the area of inclusive insurance. And for that reason, always bringing different thoughts together, different minds together, different capacities, skills and capabilities from across the world, where we can network, where we can learn what's happening, where we can partner and coordinate to the greater good, to just deliver the inclusive insurance solutions to the different markets that we work in. Specifically for AB Consultants, I could name many, but just to pick two, we've recently just finished designing a human-wildlife conflict insurance scheme in Kenya in partnership with the government of Kenya. And we partnered with IIED, the International Institute for Environment and Development from the UK. And how we got paired with the IIED is through the Microinsurance Network, because they reached out to the network and said they were looking for an inclusive insurance specialist in Kenya, and the network referred them to us because we are members. So that's one of the benefits. We've been able to do new things. Nobody has developed a human-wildlife conflict insurance scheme in the past. So we are the first to do this, and the government of Kenya is working to pilot it in the coming financial year starting July. We have also been able to share knowledge across many platforms through the network. We've been able to, the network also promotes its members' work across its platforms. Whenever we have something new, we know we have a partner we can count on to amplify it across the world, amplify to the right audience, so that our work then does not only end up being what we do in the few areas of operation we may be in currently, but then it can also be spoken to others who can learn, and in that way they sometimes reach out to us so that we are able to work with them and help them also in the areas that we have excelled, that they may be perhaps lacking in terms of skill or capacity.